believer, it's got to come from the inside out. So what we need to do is work on the heart first. While we're in the midst of this place of testing, man, you got to make sure that you're, feeding your heart. Feeding your heart. Feeding your heart. What do you think I do while I'm in the midst of this test right now? I'm constantly listening to the Word of God. Constantly watching the Word of God. Constantly reading the Word of God. Constantly. Over and over again. Over and over. I might have a little break by giving you a little sports radio, but then I'm back. I'm back on it, right? Constantly. Why? Because I got to continue to feed myself spiritually so I can physically be strong. Does that make sense? You got to continue to feed that heart. You got to continue. So that's the first thing. The Word of God reveals whether a person is living in a soulish or spiritual life. The second thing is, and this is good news. Everybody say good news. Good news. The great high priest who is able to bring you immediate fellowship with God. Immediate. It ain't something that you got to wait for. They say, oh, like if you're doing a job interview or something, they say, oh, we'll call you back for a second interview. No. The high priest is able to give us immediate fellowship with the Father. Immediate. So if you need to get in the presence of God, like we were just worshiping, I'm telling you, that worship, man, puts you right there. There's something about worship. When you begin to worship, you're right there in the presence of God. Amen. Right in the presence of God. And when you're right there, man, it's just like you feel naked. But you don't feel like you're hiding anything. You have to hide anything because you're right before God. And that's a wonderful thing. In the midst of your testing, you have to sacrifice. Everybody say sacrifice. And I'm going to talk to you about something. This is a very familiar passage. Dante, go and put the scripture up. If you have your Bible, we'll read that. Let's go to Genesis 22. And we're going to talk about Abraham. Everybody know this story, right? Abraham going up to do what? Sacrifice his son, his only son. We're going to read this, and I'm going to talk about this a little bit. Everybody all right?
Yes.
Dante, 22, Genesis 22, 1 through 13. Let's give Dante a hand. He's doing a good job over there. Yeah. I'm complimenting you. Take that real good. Get a big head. I know. Genesis 22, 1 through 13. Now it came to pass after these things that God did what? Tested who? Abraham. Right? And he said to Abraham, Abraham said to him, Abraham, and he said, here I am. Verse 2, then he said, take now your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah, and offer him there as a burnt offering on one of the mountains which I shall tell you. Now, first of all, in the first place, how many of you would have a problem with that? Just be honest. If this was your only son, you like, wait a minute. I don't believe for this son.
Amen.
You tell me to take my son and do what? You want me to go where and put it where? So it took, in this test that God had for him, it took some faith and some real believing in what God was saying to him for him to be able to what? Take action and move, right? You can hear something, but if you don't take action, that when you start taking action, instead of just hearing something and not doing anything, but how many of us have heard something and then move? God told you to do something, you didn't do it. You said, I don't think that's from God. I don't know if I can do that. You start looking at your own abilities instead of looking at what God told you to do. But it will take some faith. Now, the scripture says that He's dealt each one of us a measure of what? Faith. I got faith. We got the same amount of faith, right? So it's not about the faith. The faith issue on it is not for God. It's for you. It's for you to be able to use the faith. God don't need your faith. He's God, right? He doesn't need your faith. He's God. But your measure of faith that you have, you got to be able to use that to be able to get you to the point where you need to be able to understand God more, trust God more, do those things more. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be honest with you. Me, I would have a problem with that. I would have really, really, really pray about that. Verse 3. So Abraham rose early in the morning and saddled his donkey and took two of his young men with him and Isaac his son. He split the wood for burnt offering and arose and went to the place of which God had told him. Then on the third day, Abraham lifted his eyes and saw the place afar off. And Abraham said to his young men, stay here with the donkey. The lad and I will go yonder and worship, and we will come back to you. Now, you see what happened there? God told him in verse 2, take your son Isaac whom you love, and go to the land of Moriah. And Moriah is signified and stands for like the bitterness of the Lord. This place where they were going to, the bitterness of the Lord. And when you're bitter, I wrote this down in my notes, bitter, when you're bitter, that can cause you to have like a sharp physical or like a mental pain or some type of discomfort. So he was going to a place of discomfort. That's where he was going to. He was taking his son, his only son that he loved, to a place where he was going to be more uncomfortable because he had to do something that God told him to do. That makes sense? But in verse 2, he said, whom you love, go to the land of Moriah and offer him there for a what? A burnt offering on one of the mountains, of which I shall tell you. But if you look down in verse 5, he told them, he said, the lad and I will go yonder and do what? Worship. And we will come back to you. Immediately, it's like his whole mental state changed from a burnt offering, we're going on, I'm going to have to kill my son, to we're going to worship. It switched from one thing to an act of worship. Well, God, I'm not only just going to go kill my son, but I'm offering up to worship and worshiping to you. In the middle of your test, in the middle of your trial, God will begin to change your thinking. Everybody say thank you. He'll begin to take you from thinking one thing to thinking great things and heavenly things and things that are lined up with the Word of God if you're feeding yourself that Word. Amen? And he will come back, and he says, he will go yonder and worship, and we will come back to you. Did he say, I'll come back? No. He said, who? He said, we. So, really, without him even knowing it, he already knew he was going to bring his son back. Because if you think about it, he didn't say, I'm coming back. He said, what? We'll be back. But they didn't know what he was they didn't know what he was going up there to quote unquote do. Right? He knew what he was going to do. He knew what he was supposed to go do as far as up with Isaac. But the young man was with him didn't know. He already switched it mentally. He was speaking it before he even did it. He said, we will come back to you. So Abraham took the wood of the burnt offering and laid it on Isaac and his son. And he took the fire in his hand and a knife. And the two of them went together. But Isaac spoke to Abraham, his father, and said, my father, he said, here I am. Then he said, look, the fire and the wood, but where's the lamb for the burnt offering? And Abraham said, my son, God will what? Provide. How many of you have been in the midst of something and you didn't know how you were going to do it, and God did what? Provide. You needed a healing, and God did what? Provide. You needed some financial help for something, and God did what? Provide. You didn't have to beg for it or whatever. You just believed God for it, and he did what? He provided. That's because we serve a God, Jehovah Jireh, my provider. He provides for us the things that we need. All we got to do is trust him and use our faith to be able to get to that level where we trust him even more. Does that make sense? Yes. He said,